We get into a very competitive C division as we get through the final stretch of this season. It is the Zombies against Mighty Viking Devils. Welcome to the RBHL. Daniel Wilson here. Well, like I have said before, in the whole season, the C division has been by far the most competitive out of all three divisions. Now the Zombies, if they do get a win today, they will clinch the #1 seed and will end up facing whoever lands at #4, which right now is who they're facing today, Mighty Viking Devils. But if they can pull an upset today, they will pull themselves up into a tie for third place, which right now is being held by both Storm Surge and Labatt Blues, but both of them are facing each other as of right now, so one of them will be earning points today, so they cannot go any higher than third place. But they will still have one more game after this one to try to get themselves in a better position. Now, if they do get to a tie for third, if it is with the Labatt Blues, they will bypass them since they do have more goals than they do Labatt. But enough of that, let's go into the breakdown. We'll start with the Zombies. And I am going to be looking for Thomas Gidlow to try to make some improvements on today's matchup. Despite the results that the Zombies have wanted, he has been coming in at an .827 save percentage, not exactly what he wants, and he wants to improve that, especially with the playoffs coming up. So it is going to matter when that time comes, so he needs to get into shape. But other than that, all three Velos are on the top of the score sheet, 17, 12, 10 points, and of course Nick Velo being on the top. So watch for all three of them to be attacking. For MVD, there is a lot of new faces in the lineup, but we're going to look at Rooney Bryce, 3 goals, 7 assists. He's been the playmaker. But there is, like I said, a lot of new players that are coming in via MVD. You got Daniel Decker, Blake Holland, Josh Sturks, Scott Ashby. There is a lot of them to name. But they have been having some issues with trying to get a goalie, and they're going to call Daniel Wilson into the net to try to give them some help. But we'll have to see how that goes, because with his time with the Apex Predators, he's not been having a great season. So whether that's going to help, well, we're going to have to wait and see. So with all that said, we're going to go to the ball drop, and it's next. Officials for this game, Brian Hooks and Lyle Blue. And some trouble over for the Mighty Viking Devils. A lot of their regulars are not in the lineup, and they've had to get a lot of emergency players to fill in. We'll see how it works out as we get underway. Zombies will take control of Gerstlin, trying to clear it out. Captain's shot just goes off the side of the net. It will be cleared away by Jordan. Hit Cruz for the Zombies. Covered well on the side. And will try to chip to himself into the right corner. Mel Lewis on pursuit from behind the net. Looking for a wraparound chance. Had someone in front. Couldn't get a shot. Second chance gets blocked. A couple of good chances. And now they put a shot on net. Save by Wilson. Another last second addition they've had to make. As MVD will clear the zone, and this will be an icing. Won by the Zombies. Looking for a shot, blocked. As As they'll be pushed out by MVD. Through center, dodges around one, and will take it into the corner. Back at the point, shot from Ireland goes wide. It'll be pushed into the right corner for MVD. Having a little trouble holding on to it though, as it'll be Matt Cruz for the Zombies. He'll play it off the boards. From the circle, trying to drive the net, lost control. Hit Cruz. Had the speed, but just couldn't control it, as that'll be shot and blocked by Cowart, another player that is in net temporarily. He'll be cleared down the floor, as the Zombies will get a change going and will restart their attack. In front of the MVD bench, pressure to the outside, tries to set her up, can't find anyone, and will be clear down the floor. Off the boards, swinging it around. Now double teamed. They didn't get any support on the center line. Here they come the other way, but they do get him on the back check. Ireland trying to push it through. Excuse me, that was Rooney Bryce, as that is going to be gobbled up and thrown right back to the center line, but Zombies keep it in. MVD, they've had trouble on defense for quite much of the season, but they're doing a better job so far in this game, as Kane will send it up to Big Phalo with a shot easily steered away by Wilson. Joseph Phalo tries to set her up, cleared away by Cowart. It's MVD again trying to clear the zone. But it'll be sent into the bench and we'll have a face-off. Zombies win this draw. Left corner covered by Cowart. Will swing around, trying to look for some help in the slot. A little crowded as it gets pushed right back into the corner. They were trying to look for Nelson. Shot going wide. Now they battle for it into the left corner. MVD have it. Cowart will carry it through. And now MVD will try to get another attack going, but instead they'll just chip it into the left corner. 4 minutes gone. So far the defense holding up. The Zombies back on the attack again, and another good defensive play, this time by Josh Waters. This will be played off the back of the net. Joseph Phalo trying to get something going and had a pass for Matt Cruz, but he could not get a stick to it. Now he'll circle around again from the high circle. That gets blocked and into the corner. Centers up, no one available. And Ireland will just throw it down the floor. And they are going to call this one icing. One by Zombies. Spinning around and looking for a shot, blocked. Second chance from Cruz, sticked away by Wilson. It'll be a shot right behind the net. And they will try to clear this one out. Having a little trouble with the forecheck on top of them, but they do get through. Tries a shot that is blocked. I don't think he got all of that shot. Behind the net is Gerslin. That will be a pressure to the outside. Through center again. Gerslin's going to try to do it by himself, but runs into some traffic and gets sent right back to the center line. They tag up. From the circle, shot going high. Attempted clear, goes off the back of the net. Second chance, they will get it away, but the Zombies will hang on. High slot, shot save, Wilson. And will be sent right back over to the center line. Along the wall, can't get into the offensive zone. From the corner, looking for a wraparound chance. Stopped by the stick of Wilson, and the whistle blows, even though the ball was still loose. But this will be advantageous for MVD as they will get a face-off. Toss up on the draw. Zombies have it. Shot going wide. Rebound attempt. That also goes wide from Nick Cruz. From the corner again. They battle for it. Still looking for control. Tries to get it away, but we'll get some help from Wilson to try to clear it away. And a shot! And that's saved by Wilson. Cleared away by Lewis. It will hit Gidlow, so no icing here. That'll give MVD a chance to change one of their defense. But the Zombies are going to come back the other way. They'll just push it right back in, and MVD clears the zone once again. And another icing against MVD. Line by the Zombies. Kane with control. High circle shot is blocked. A lot of traffic in the slot, and that one just rolls wide of the net. And MVD will just try to push it out of the zone, and they do. Looking to drive the net from the circle shot, and a save by Gidlow. I believe that's only his second shot of the game so far. Again, Gidlow has been trying to turn things around. I mean, Zombies have had a good season, but I know that Gidlow would want to see higher than a .830 save percentage. And that's going to be a question going into the playoffs. Tie-up will go to the Zombies. Kane will play it off the boards and will find Joseph Velo from the high slot, and that one steered away by Wilson with the stick. From the corner, trying to find some help, but runs into a roadblock. As they will try to get it out of the zone, and they do. It could have been played, so no icing here. Looks like MVD is playing very conservative today. They've just been getting the ball out of their own zone the whole time. It gets pushed right back to the center line. MVD trying to get through, but runs into Jake Velo, who will regain control for the Zombies. In front of the MVD bench. Gets pushed right back, and will be dumped into the opposite corner. No icing here. Kane. Play it off the boards. Will find a white jersey, but they'll have to race it into the left corner. And pressured by Rooney Bryce. As it gets pushed back over to Gerstlin on the high circle, but gets stripped away, and MVD coming the other way. And we'll just push it to the opposite corner. It has no one to go to, and it has to give it up. Gerstlin will play it off the boards. A little too far, as it will be returned back to its sender. But that came from behind the blue line, and it is another icing. Line by the Zombies, shot, and that save by Wilson. And it'll be pushed over to the corner. Nick Velo tried to shot, that's blocked. Nelson on the right corner, centers up. A lot of traffic in the slot, shot is blocked. Looking for some help. It was Looking for the number 18, Jared Brigante. It gets sent into the opposite boards. Left corner. Looking for some help. Nelson gets the ball stripped. It'll be back to Lewis for MVD, who will, for the 5th time, ice the ball. It's going to be right back to the Zombies. Nelson turns around, was looking for Nick Balo, but a shot went off of a body. It actually went off of Coward's head. It looks like she's okay. And no icing this time. We've had a lot of those from MVD. Gerslin will cross over looking for Nelson. Overshot it a little bit. Lewis will just play it off the safety netting, but will stay in play for the Zombies. However, Nelson was late getting back on side and will have a face-off back at neutral. It's going to go back to... Whoa, it was almost a break for the Zombies. Matt Cruz was trying to make a break for it. 45 seconds left in the period. Kane circles back around and will pass it off. Zombies have had the possession column this period. Now getting pressured on the double team is forced back. MVD hasn't really gotten to the net a whole lot this period. Their focus has been to keep the game at a slow pace. They will get one to Gidlow, who will cover up with 15 seconds left. Going to go back to the Zombies, and maybe time for one chance. Kane from the corner turns it over and will just be shot into the corner, and that is going to be the period. So a very uneventful first period. Zombies have had a lot of possession time, but we come into the first intermission with no score after one. Ready for the second period. Shots heavily in favor of the Zombies. 11-2. As we have mentioned, the Zombies have been dominating the possession game. Or they think that MVD would be a little more aggressive instead of taking all those icings. We'll see how it turns out as that one gets driven into the net. Wilson makes up with a point-blank save. Well, the Zombies clearly not letting up here. Joseph Valens enters to Nick Cruz and will be cleared away by Lewis. Now race for control. Looks like MVD has it. Centers up for Waters, and that's a save by Gidlow. Around the corner again. Centers up, and everyone's still looking for the ball and may hit a body on the way. Nick Cruz the other way for the Zombies. Covered by Coward as that will be chipped into the opposite corner. Now battle for possession as they'll pop out and over to Daniel Decker, who will throw it up to the right boards. Giving directions as doesn't have any options to pass to and has to give it up to Gerslin. Nick Cruz again. That gets blocked by Waters into the right corner. It'll be thrown around. Zombies again with all that control. Gerslin gets tied up. And a shot saved by Wilson. And they're still digging for it, and it'll be over to the end boards. And now we'll try a wide angle shot, and that is stopped by Wilson again, cleared away by Cowart. The Zombies just continue to put on the pressure as that is again cleared out. Nick Cruz will take control and will start the attack again. And that'll be shot on net, but a whistle as that was offsides. So we'll expect the face-off to come all the way back to the Zombie zone. It's won by MVD, and the shot goes wide. Behind the net. As MVD is trying to put a few more shots on. It'll be cleared away as Zombies were trying to get their attack once again going. But MVD take it to the left corner, pressured by Kane. Giving directions. Trying to reach for a shot, and that one goes off the side of the net. A dangerous pass, but does get it to Nelson as Gidlow had lost his stick. And Zombies can't quite transition. Directed in, and shot going wide from Ireland. He's been missing quite a bit of those today. From the high circle, centers up Ireland again. Back to the point. Shot saved by Gidlow. And now the Zombies coming back the other way. Holds up at the top of the circle. Now feeds to his left. Shot is blocked. Nelson had the shot. Another shot saved. Coming from Jake Velo. Off the side of the net. And centers up again. Could not settle the ball down. Nelson decides to go back to Kane at the point. There's a shot just wide of the net. Nelson on the top of the circle. Now centers up looking for Nick Velo. The top points getter so far. Back to Kane again. A lot of traffic in the slot. Looking for a lane shot going wide. Looking for a rebound attempt, and that's blocked by Lewis. From the corner yet again. And a lot of traffic out front. And tips went in, but that's going to be waved off. Nelson disputing the call, but it is going to be called a crease violation. His feet was sitting in the crease. You saw Wilson trying to push him out of the way. And Brian Hook said, no, you cannot do that. That's his space. So the goal is going to be waved off. We will remain at zeros. And we finally got our main camera up and going again.
There you go, there you go.
As Jordan tries to push it up, and we'll find Nick Cruz up to Matt Cruz. Tries a shot just off the glove of Wilson. And a relatively weak shot from Nick Cruz. That was easily stopped by Wilson. Not the other way, but Jordan with a stop. And we finished off by Waters.
Run.
Along the wall.
You got help.
Here, MVD giving directions. Tries a shot, and that one off the glove of Gidlow. Will hop into the opposite corner. Attempted centering pass gets blocked, and back to the corner again. Now double teamed and going down, and a penalty will be called against the Zombies, and it will be a tripping call. MVD will get a much-needed power play after having so much time in their own zone. They're calling it against Matt Cruz. Taking a close look. You know what? I think they got the wrong guy. I think it was Jordan that made the trip. It was her stick that ended up in the feet. So I think they got the wrong person. But in any case, it is a trip. And that would actually work out better for MVD because that's a shooter that's being taken off the floor for the Zombies. And here comes Gerslin, short-handed opportunity. Tries a backhand, was looking for something. That's stopped by Wilson, short-handed. As Brigante was sliding across to bat it in. Jordan holds the zone. Right now it's looking like the Zombies are on the power play, but they'll be throwing the out supporter MVD. We're going to reset, try to get this power play unit going. Throw to the right board, cleared back by Gerslin off a body, and Gerslin will pick it up and will throw it right back out. Halfway through the second period. A lot of possession for the Zombies, but have yet to get past Wilson. Off the boards. Nice. Send it right back to Ireland. Plays it back to Lewis. Looking for a tip attempt. Can't find one. Shot is blocked and caught by Gidlow.
First legs. You alright? No one too many, Red.
Now the power play is starting to wind down for MVD. Got one more attempt on this shift. Coward's just going to push it to the left corner. Not going to get there in time. Kane will clear down, and that should be the remainder of this penalty. Lewis will chip it up to Ireland as the penalty expires. Send left. As Daniel Decker tries to throw one on, and look out behind the net. Waters almost took advantage of that opportunity. Now getting tied up behind the net, and once again, Gidlow is without his stick. He's already lost it once before this period, and MVD could not convert it, and they're not going to convert it again. It's a 3-on-2 the other way. Nick Balo with a shot and a glove save by Wilson. He'll hold on.
Save, Daniel.
We mentioned before that he's been trying to improve on his glove side.
Can't run anymore. After that fight down there.
Comes up big.
Hey, Waters, Mike is moving back to deep.
Ireland will win the ball, play back over to Cowart. Does not get a clean pass off. Joseph Balo in the corner. And now we'll leave it. Tries to set her up, blocked by Ireland. Now bangs it back to Kane, who can't handle the pass. He was in the high slot. Now dodging through a couple of defense. Throws a shot that is blocked up in the air. Lands in the crease, but goes wide. Now setting up again. High slot shot, and it's blocked. Quite a bit of traffic. Off top of the circle. Shot, and they score! They finally get through. And looks like it got through the 5-hole of Wilson. And it's going to be Jake Balo with his 10th of the season, and yet just beats Wilson down low.
Anyone else go?
Will you be?
After all that, they finally get on the board from all that effort. Now Gerson will try a shot and it'll go into the opposite corner. Nick Cruz tries a shot. That save by Wilson. It came loose, but the whistle blew, and Nick Cruz can't believe it.
Should I do some announcements for the camera? It would mix up the space, but it's so bad. I think you got that.
One by the Zombies. Shot going wide of the net from the high circle. There's MVD trying to get something going. Play over to Price. And he gets knocked right back. Over to Robert Lacasse. But the Zombies get control right back. Play into the left corner. From the circle, shot. They score again! From the same spot!
Oh, that's the game winner?
Matt Cruz!
I never saw it.
And it looked like the same exact spot as last time.
I told,
and this time it beat him club side on the near post.
I'm like, there's no way within 30 feet of you, dude. Come on, it's your fault. Someone's got to come back and help you. This is like...
And it'll be back to MVD.
This is like I feel like at least like our third week in a row where we played a back-to-back, like half our team played a
Right back in.
That's hard.
I think that the Zombies have now figured him out. Still a minute 45. Nick Cruz centers up. Off a body. Now we'll play off the boards. Noah Gerslin.
I'm just saying. Daniel's doing a good job.
On that back check, and now feed up over to Nelson. Centers up. Has a couple of open guys and shot it. He scores! Nick Balo has done it again, and this time beats him stick side. It was wide open in that high-scoring area, and just beat him to the stick side. And now it's looking like it's falling apart for MVD. 3 goals in less than 3 minutes.
You got one on you.
Now with a minute remaining, MVD has got to stop the bleeding. They'll race to the right corner. It gets kicked right back by Bryce. Still fighting for it in the corner. They'll pop out and the slot, look out! And Wilson comes way out of his net and makes a stop!
I stopped.
That's about as aggressive as we've seen Wilson. He's usually on the moderate side, staying near his crease. Not too often he comes out of his net like that.
Freaking well.
He'll come to the high slot. Shot save by Wilson on the chest. 34 seconds remaining.
It's the second. You decided to play 3 games in a row.
One again by the Zombies, but knocked off the ball temporarily. It will be down the floor, and what do you know? Icing. Well, at least there hasn't been that many icings this period. Pushed over to the right corner, tries to center up, and it's blocked. Yeah, MVD will try to get something with 15 seconds left. Trying to transition out of their zone. Having trouble. Moving back to the Zombies. Centers up. Can't find anyone. 5 seconds left. Do they have any time for a shot? I don't think so. That will be the period as the Zombies put up a rally of 3 goals within a span of 3 minutes. And that will give them a 3-0 lead after 2.
From losing both is fun too.
We're going to do something a little bit different here for the
he got it.
next few minutes.
Good.
We're going to have a special guest commentator. take over the first few minutes of this period.
Third
John
period.
Wolf.
Here we go. 14 minutes remaining. Zombies with a 3-0 lead.
Are you commentating or are you just reporting?
I should give him 5 minutes. My commentating.
Well, you see, Mel Lewis is probably about the best player on this MVD team right now, with most of their players out. In fact, they have 3 replacement players that normally play in other C division teams and a couple of D division teams too.
Velo clears it all the way out. Brigante loses it in the neutral zone. Now thrown over Mike Ellington. Tries to throw it on net. It's blocked out in front. Now up to Ireland in the slot.
McCass has it, but it's chipped off his stick.
And McCass can't capitalize.
See,
now
McCass
put
is
it out
fast,
by
but
Jake
sometimes his stick
Velo.
handling is a little bit suspect.
Brigante attempts a shot. It doesn't get to Wilson. Goes past the stick of Nick Velo.
Good defensive play by
Now
Mel Lewis.
McCass clears it all the way back in. Will get changed. One minute gone here in the third period. Zombies hold a 3-goal lead. Velo toss it up out in front. Ireland a shot on the goal line. And Gidlow is able to find it behind him.
What's the zoom on the camera? Can we get a goal line review?
We'll work on that. I got the GoPro working, right?
That's RBHL for you.
And Gidlow able to recover, make a great save behind him to keep this a 3-0 game, and the shutout is intact. Now Velo with speed through the neutral zone, tries to get around Lewis. Oh, and it's just wide of Daniel Wilson. Now fought for behind the net. Zombies come up with it. Back behind the net, throws off the side. All the way back to the point. Ellington will recover and take it through the neutral zone. Now thrown back, overrun by MVD. Noah Gershwin for the Zombies. Carries it back. Velo works through the slot. Throws it over a shot, and it just goes high and wide. Rebound, and it goes through the crease. Rebound, it's there! And Daniel Wilson gets a pad to it.
A great job by Wilson to make the cover, going down on his behind. At this point, just trying to prevent this from getting out of control. False start on the draw. And thank you, John Wolf, for the short commentary. Not too often that we get people have a chance at the microphone, as there's another save by Wilson. Another shot that's gloved away by Cowart. Another shot that's blocked. And now MVD has got to get more aggressive. And that goes right by everybody and back over to Jordan. Crosses to Gerslin over in the corner. Tries a shot that is blocked. Attempt to clear. Can't. But they are going to whistle that one down for a hand pass. The shots at the start of the period was 29-5 in favor of the Zombies. The defense have been doing well up to the end of the second period, and then it started to come off the rails. Now MVD have a big hill to climb, and they haven't had all that many chances against Gidlow. As Nick Velo does get across the line over to Joseph Velo. Centers up for Nick again. On the high circle turnaround shot, gloved down by Cowart and cleared away. And another icing against MVD. That's icing number 7. And I don't think the Zombies have had to ice the ball today.
Ooh.
And that will be back over to the point, and shot is blocked.
Oh, wow.
Attempted clear, and that's
Holy moly.
blocked, and Lewis blocks a shot. Back he goes, and a shot is blocked yet again, trying to shake that one off.
Saving a beauty. That was something.
Centers up, and again blocked by Lewis. They will clear down, and what is this? Oh yeah, another icing. Won by MVD, and they are trying to get out of the zone. They just can't transition. Tries to center up, and
is that you, Waters? Is that your stick?
that hit Skidlow, so we continue on.
Whoever trusted you with the second one, way to go.
Came from his own zone. He actually has to make a run all the way back to his zone.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, this is old school.
That's fantastic.
Goes right over
boy.
to
He has so much flex though.
Cruz.
Oh my
Shot
God.
just steered into the
You
corner.
can't really into anything, but if you do, you just want to go.
Drive
like what
that
you
net,
used in,
and the
middle
shot
school gym
goes wide
class.
on the backhand.
If that was homeschool, middle school gym class,
Pressure
just go run around the
control.
yard.
One
There
going
you go.
down. We continue.
So the mom doesn't kill you.
Close circle. Attempted shot is blocked as the Zombies trying to get out of their zone, and they just have a lot of trouble. That's sent right down the floor. But this time they will have access. Turnaround shot, and that is stopped by Gidlow. One by, well, it was going to be one by MVD, but they call a false start. We'll do it again. And, well, MVD almost had a win on that one, but Nick Vela with that speed gets the ball first. Wide open, that shot saved by Wilson. Great chance by Jake Velo. A great reaction time from Wilson. Going down in the butterfly. The Zombies are going to try again. This time from the circle. Nelson pressured into the corner. Trying to backtrack. He gets double teamed. Does get to an open man, and the shot goes high. To be played off the boards. High circle. Again, pressure by the defense, and Decker will get it out. Velo pushes down. Here's Jake Velo with a shot and a stick save by Wilson. He'll make the cover. Won by the Zombies. Kane trying to settle it down. The high circle. Covered by Cowart, and now it will cross over, and it was trying to look for Matt Cruz, but he misfires. On the boards, pressure to the center line. And that's going to be sent out of play. We'll see where they place it. I would think they're going to put it back to neutral. Time winding down on MVD. And the consecutive icings have just not worked. And whiffs on the pass, and Wilson forced to come out and play. He does get the ball away. MVD and suffered yet another scare in what is in a game where they've been overwhelmed. Now from behind the net, trying to shake off one, centers up, trying to sell the ball down, shot going wide. Jordan tries to pass up, get control. Comes back to Matt Cruz though. And Waters trying to push it right back. But return by Matt Cruz, and Wilson not taking any chances here. He'll cover.
Anybody. I don't care what you play. Play Rover for all I care. I can get sick.
Every time. I just want to do it once.
It's going to go to MVD, but that is immediately going to be sent down for another icing. At this point, you really can't be taking any more icings. You need to be attacking with 3.5 remaining, down by 3.
I have a little bit extra.
As Lewis tries to turn around and clear, that is blocked. Matt Cruz in the left corner. Tries a shot, that goes wide by everybody. Brigante tries a shot, that's blocked. MVD trying to get a transition going. Does center up, and Lewis will clear out the zone, and this is going to be icing number 10.
That's a good way to think of yourself.
The hell, Mel, he's wide open.
It's hell no.
We're going to try new things. It's got a lot of... Is it wood?
Yeah.
I miss my wood too so much.
It's an old shoe hockey pattern.
Whatever it is, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it? That thing
On
has
the high circle, Zombies once again with control. Shot, and that is blocked.
and what? No curve.
MVD trying to get out of their zone. They don't have that much time left, and they just can't get past the center line.
Same side, Mel.
And Lewis will try to clear out of the zone. And yeah, not even going to say it. You all know what it is.
One forward. Oh yeah. I'll play out the rest of the game.
And won by the Zombies, and a shot saved by Wilson. We'll have another face-off.
Door.
Tie up in the circle. Lewis giving him trouble. Balo. That's Nick Balo over to Jake Balo. From below the goal line, centers up, shot, save, rebound, score! Nick Cruz at the right place and puts in the rebound, and that will put it away. Just a game where MVD has just been overwhelmed. They just, well, aside from the icings, they really have not had any chances at the net. As the Zombies are going to come back the other way, 40 seconds left. At this point, the Zombies are going to clinch the #1 seed and will face whoever lands in the #4 spot as Wilson makes another save. The clock will continue to run because it is more than a 3-goal lead. The MVD at this point just trying to get out of the #4 spot, and this is not going to help matters for them. The only way that they can get out of the #4 spot is if the Blues lose their next game and MVD win their game. It would end up in a tie on points, but MVD does have an advantage. Final shot, and that will go towards the corner. One more off the blocker, Wilson, and this game is over. A 4-0 win for the Zombies, and that will clinch them the #1 seed. The Zombies just kept putting the pressure on the final shot total, 42-12. And what has been a dominating game. We'll be back.
I think not live. I think it's probably about a 2-week delay. He takes some time to edit it and do a pregame and postgame and all that.
The Mighty Viking Devils tried to go with a conservative strategy, maybe a little too conservative, take a bunch of icings to slow down the game, but that clearly did not work as they just could not get a sustained attack going and just could not get to Gidlow all that much. Zombies, on the other hand, they did have some resistance in the net, but ultimately they were the ones that got the opportunities, and with that win, they now clinch the #1 seed in the C division and will face whoever falls into 4th place. Which again, right now, is looking like it's going to be MVD again, but that depends on next week, because all teams in the C division still have one more game to play in the regular season. But that is it for us here. Next week is going to be the wild card games in the B division. There are 4 teams that are fighting for a spot in the semis, and we will be here for that. So till then, this is Daniel Wilson. We'll see you next time around.